It's not the east or the west side. No, it's not. It's not the north or the south side. No, it's not. It's the dark side. You are correct. In front of the empire, to all you beta haters out there, we'll blow your planet up.
What does thy bidding, my master?
It's a disaster, Skywalker, we're after.
What if you can be turned to the dark side?
Yes, keep me a powerful ally, another dark Jedi.
He will join us or die. We got Death Star. 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 We got Death Star.
And you know that we got it. Death Star. And you know that we got it. Death Star. Get your ass over here right now. From monkey around that damn land spear. Where them two droids asked you, clean boy? You clean your room?
I'm glowing. I know I'm on probation. I clean the toilet. Can I go to the Hashi station? I gotta lay away on the power murder. But now you're treating me like a scruffy nerve murder.
Use the force and run to dig a ball, run to dig a ball. Use the force and run to dig a ball, run to dig a ball.
I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier. I'm urgent and urgent. I told ya, don't be unwise, don't be left by my side. You won't believe your eyes once the X-ray rise.
Yoda, why you being a player hater? You know that I still must confront Lord Vader.
But Luke, not ready are you?
But there's a city in the clouds where they keeping my crew. A Jedi's gotta do what a Jedi's gotta do. So now Vader, I'm coming for you.
Yeah, that's right, R2. I just set a new course. We're going to Cloud City. It's a mighty good gin and tonic, which makes me up another.
Impressive. Now release your anger. You must sense that your friends are in danger.
Oh, I just slice off my hand.
It's imperative that you understand. Obi-Wan would never bother. Tell me about your father.
He told me enough. He told me you killed him.
Then there's something I must reveal. Then I'm your father. 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 I'm your father.
Knock him out the box. Knock him out. 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 Knock him out the box.
Awesome sauce! Hello, everybody. This is Awesome Sauce Radio. I'm your mentally undeveloped party host, Bud Monroe, the comic pimp. Hope you're having a beautiful, blessed Wednesday evening. I hope you're all staying cool. It's been really hot lately. Before we get into the heart of the matter, bring in JB, talk about a few things. Go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. I want to thank a couple of the sponsors. The other sponsors, your website needs to be fixed. I'll message you after the show. Boom, bang. But let's thank the official pizzeria. The official pizzeria of Awesome Sauce Radio, of course, is DeMarco's Pizza. DeMarco's Pizza is located at 1926 Union Deli Road, Hewitt, New Jersey, 07421. Right in the heart of the Dollar General Shopping Center. And they're 973-728-1344. Of course, there's the website. They got pizza. They got mozzarella sticks, calzones. They have great sandwiches. They have all sorts of Italian food and delights. Mention this show. Get a few other garlic nuts. Mention Bud Adam. Get some more garlic nuts. Garlic nuts are amazing, especially the ones from DeMarco's Pizza. Yeah. Their food is nutritious and delicious. And if you need a party, like a bachelor party, or a wedding party, or a birthday party, or any kind of party catered, a divorce party, And I just lost my virginity party, maybe. They'll carry all the parties because they're awesome. They do a great job. Been in business for over 40 years. Once again, 1926 Union Valley Road, Hewitt, New Jersey, 07421. The greatest pizzeria in all of Northern New Jersey, DeMarco's Pizza, 973-728-1344. Mention Awesome Sauce Radio for your freak Argonauts. I love them. I gotta do another live episode from DeMarco's. Then, of course, after that, we got the greatest, the sexiest, the kinkiest event of the year. It's returning to Edison, New Jersey. It's going to touch down October, it's either the 23rd, 24th, 26th, 25th, 26th, 27th, something like that. Oh, JB, correct me in a minute.
24th, 25th, and 26th.
Repeat that, please.
24th, 25th, and 26th.
All right, it's October 24th, 25th, and 26th. Just don't have it memorized that yet, but Awesome Sauce Radio will be there in October in Edison, in full effect, being sponsored by Pornado the Movie. Love you, Alien Rob. But there's going to be porn stars, and seminars, and meet and greets, and HJs, and BJs, and at the party, and marijuana, and alcohol, and titties. All the titties. One tit, two tit, red tit, blue tit. All the tits will be at Exotica Expo. ExoticaExpo.com. Tell them what I sent you. You know, they're just awesome and amazing. You know, and of course, you know, when we don't get titties at Exotica Expo, there's only one other place, all the tri-state area that I go to. It's located in Midtown Manhattan at West 45th, between 10th and 11th Avenues. The legendary, the infamous, a place I'm going to try to get to on the 4th of July, because I need titties before fireworks and hot dogs. That would be Flash Dancers.
Hello, darling. Welcome to your new favorite club. You are a hard worker, so you deserve a good place to replenish yourself. Our bartenders will take great care of you, while our sexy ladies help spice up your night. Bring your friends, or make new ones here. Flash dancers, come join the party.
Yeah. Go to the Flash Dancers on West 45th between 10th and 11th Avenues. Tell them I sent you. To the management over Flash Dancers, I will be sending you an email between tonight and tomorrow at some point. And now, without further ado, let's bring in my tag team partner, the one who's making wheelchairs great again all the time, the one who loves his tattoos, you know, Bad Rabbit, you know, Tattoo Aftercare / JV Wheels, the one, the only, the legendary JV Wheels.
I'm trying, brother. I'm trying.
You do great, man.
We are here.
How's your week been going?
Not too bad, bro. Not too bad at all. Just relaxing till Saturday, and then back to the grind for this upcoming week. So.
Now I hear about it, man. You staying cool? Because you know today has been like the coolest day of the week for me so far.
Yeah, I'm always in the house, so AC's constantly running.
Yeah, I'm hearing that this week. I was out for a couple minutes yesterday just to go get something from my doctor.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy shit! Because it was like wicked humid outside. You know, and then Monday I had an orientation and mobility lesson. And I was waiting outside for the instructor, and she was 15 minutes late in traffic, and I was not a happy camper.
What were you doing? A mobility thing?
Yeah, it's learning how to use the white guide cane in a little bit of better fashion.
Oh, okay.
and how to get around in new environments.
Nice.
So we do practicing like once every other month
Oh,
for
that's
like
cool.
for like about 2 hours.
That's great, man.
So unfortunately, we had to do it on Monday, which was like the second hottest day of the week,
I know.
and she was just like late for like she was like 15 minutes late to the appointment. I almost had to like force choke her and shit, but and we had a long conversation. I did not realize she was coming from over an hour away from like Ocean County and shit.
Yeah, that gets crazy.
Yeah, I don't know why Services for the Blind, would give someone who's in the Ocean County office, clients like in Passaic County. It's a weird.
Question:
Yes.
is it me or has Brandy Love never done one of the Exoticas since
Yeah,
I've been going?
You know what?
Or am I tripping?
I'm trying. Let me think for a minute. 'Cause I know at least in the last 5, maybe 10 years, she hasn't been there.
Mm.
But I also honestly don't, especially, and I don't, especially from 2012 up, I don't remember her being there. She may have been at maybe one of the first 2 or 3.
She's scheduled to be at Jersey, so
That's awesome.
I don't know if she went to Miami, but we'll see.
Miami was last weekend.
That is true.
Speaking, I don't know when or if this is getting confirmed, but I heard straight from the horse's mouth that Maitland Ward may be at Exotica in New Jersey this year.
I am checking the lineup, so
It may not be officially announced yet.
Ah,
Because that came up in off-camera conversation.
that's interesting.
It came up in camera conversation Sunday at the Garden State Comic Fest.
I see.
Shout out to Label Hair.
They got a lot of names I thought were done with the convention.
Really?
They got a few.
Outside of Bernie, who's the biggest name they got for fucking Jersey so far this year?
Honey Gold is, I think, making a return since 2017.
Yeah, I was saying 2016, definitely.
Nah, 2017 or 18 for me. But yeah, no, just I'm surprised. Oh yeah, I've seen it before.
Like I said, I'll definitely take a look at the lineup just so I can start planning things out. And I know I really start focusing hard on Exotica, New Jersey until like August.
Yeah.
And I start planning things out. Because at that point, even Rob starts getting his shit together and trying to figure out how the Tornado, the movie Sugar Wafers circus is gonna go.
That is a circus. It's always a circus.
That's an amazing circus.
It's a circus. I'm trying to see. Hold on, let me go down. Make sure I'm not tripping, but a few names that we know aren't on the list yet.
Yep.
So, we'll see.
And I also still think that just like last year, I think this is going to overlap with that event overseas again.
Probably.
So I know I saw from Blake Blossom's Twitter that she was excited about going back to Amsterdam.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ah shit.
I think I'm just gonna have to for the next big New York City, or even better, or the LA Comic Con, and just book her for that and have her cosplay as Gwen.
That'd be cool.
She always told me she'd be up for it, so that probably would be easier for I'm booking her for other things at the moment.
Could be.
Okay, it's worth a try, man. Gotta
For
start
sure.
somewhere, right?
Of course.
You know, if I book her for the Spider-Gwen thing and that goes well, that will be one more step up to what I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
Sean Kirkham. Sean.
Shout out to Big Clutch, who just liked one of my comments on his post on Facebook. Love Big
Here we
Clutch.
go.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him back for a future episode. Also, if anyone wants to adopt a kitten, reach out to Sean Kirkham / Big Clutch Comics. Because I know he's got a kitten he's trying to find a good home for. That's if he doesn't fall in love with it like he did the last shelter animal and
I know,
just
right?
keep it.
I know.
He already named it.
Oh,
So
yeah.
and it kind of just brings like memories with his second dog, Mama Dog.
I got you.
It's like right after he started naming it, he started really like getting heavy into making content with
Whoa.
Mama Dog. We all said, well, you know, you're probably never gonna get rid of the dog now.
For sure.
So he already named it Storm Shadow of all things.
That's cool.
And he's already making Ninja Cat videos with Storm Shadow.
That's cool.
So I gotta tell him, I said, you know, that's like one step closer to Storm Shadow never leaving the Kirkham household.
For sure.
But Big Clutch is awesome. Love that guy. Now, you got any plans for 4th?
No. Hold on. Have you ever heard of a ECW wrestler named Jason Knight?
No, I have not.
I'm gonna have to do my research.
Jason Knight does not bring up any bells at all.
Yes. Huh.
Jason Knight, it just
ECW, so we'll see. But
yeah. So that's why I'm surprised it's not ringing a bell because ECW was always one of my go-tos.
okay, wait. So manager, one time. Yeah, he's mostly a manager, but
All right.
he had like a quick stint.
Yeah, I was gonna say it had to be a really quick stint because it doesn't ring a bell at all.
Yeah, but he's scheduled for Jersey, which is weird. So
Interesting.
yeah. Yeah.
Like I said, but we will be updating everyone on all the happenings of Exotica Expo New Jersey here on the channel.
Absolutely.
It is my favorite event of the year. Followed by Big Apple Comic Con, which returns on November 22nd. Mikey C, it's called Fix Your Fucking Website, bro. I mean, your website's always down, like I am on the ladies. What's up with that? Like I said, but just Google Big Apple Comic Con in the Googles and tell them why I sent you. And it's the November 22nd, which is the Saturday right before Thanksgiving. I'm working on booking someone really, really cool. And before we get into the format for this week, you catch any wrestling at all, or any little clips from Night of Champions?
I did see the one clip where like Punk was getting attacked and Penta's just like doing the thing on the entrance, which I thought was funny. But
that's awesome. And unfortunately, the one match I did catch before I passed out from like 3 beers and 4 hamburgers at my nephew's birthday party, I was not a happy camper with the results.
yeah, I mean, I don't even know why they went that way, but
if you're not gonna do anything cool with Cross, just release him for fucking crying out loud.
Yeah, let him go somewhere. where he could be used.
Yeah, I mean, I was really disappointed to see him do all that build up for absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I have I don't even know. I was gonna say they might be pushing Cross soon, but I don't even know. Because he's getting a lot of traction, so I'm not understanding
yeah.
why he's not getting the push.
Unless they're doing a really slow burn for whatever reason.
Yeah, it's possible.
You know, like I said, the last time the company did something really stupid, they reversed it in a couple days.
That's true.
You know, with I feel weird calling him the truth anymore, but you know, Ron fucking Killings, bro.
Yeah. I mean, they knew where they fucked up, so.
Yep, and I was starting to think maybe they think they feel like they may have fucked up a little bit with the Cena heel turn too, a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know where that's going now, to be honest.
You know, as much as I loved the last time because it's Cena and Punk, and you know, it was entertaining.
Yeah.
You can just wait and see. SummerSlam will be a month away.
Yup.
So we'll just wait and see, man. And of course, on Tuesday, we'll be seeing we'll be seeing a movie, and I don't need to avoid clips on YouTube anymore.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm trying to avoid any clips as possible. So, yeah, I'm excited. We'll see.
Yeah, so am I. And with that, what's the first thing I have on the hit list, sir?
I mean, we got a short day today, so it should just be the Amazing Spider-Man cover with your new best friend. Just kidding.
Well, you know, I flip, but that's because I haven't had anyone alter comic book covers with Blake on it in a while.
You're good.
I'll go back to in this channel, even one of Maitland's representatives, he's like, "You're the guy from Awesome Sauce Radio, right?"
See?
That felt really nice. He goes, "Thank you for always mentioning Maitland on the show," and he's like, "You got an obsession with her and Blake."
Yeah.
And I giggled. But this is actually the rough startings of something that me and my partner in crime, Matt Arnold, Facebook /Matt Arnold. He's done a lot of other amazing artwork for me over the years. Just want to get your thoughts on what you think so far.
Regarding?
Just the pose.
Oh, the pose is great. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't expecting her to be in a blue shirt with like black lingerie, but it's awesome.
Yeah, like I said, this is, like I said, one of the rougher things. I think we're gonna do more with it towards the future. But this will be the next piece. And I'd like to thank Matt Arnold for everything he does for the channel. If anyone wants some artwork, Matt Arnold /Facebook. Tell him by that I sent you. One of these days I'll get Facebook to play nicely, and I'll actually be able to show something. But I will put everything in the description after the fact. But yeah, it's a really, really an amazing piece.
All right, I showed it for a second, so we don't get demonetized.
All right, cool.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So what do we? This show is getting monetized to begin with.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure YouTube looks at this show and they're like, "Nah." Send them. I'm sure there's an email going on. Dear Awesome Sauce Radio, your dreams of ever become monetized aren't going to happen. Go back to Fantasy Island and go fuck yourself. the YouTube team.
Huh. No, but we just got the 2 pop-up interviews.
Yep. Of course, we got Maitland first.
Mm. Yep, Maitland is first.
Yep.
The other lady looked confused as hell, by the way.
I think she was just confused altogether.
Yeah. All right, let me play this quick interview here.
Yep.
This is Blind Adam with Awesome Sauce Radio. I'm at Garden State Comic Fest 2025. I'm here with the sexiest guest in the room, Maitland Ward from Boy Meets World.
Hello.
And yes, that's better now. And what's it like being at Garden State Comic Fest?
It's so much fun seeing all of the fans and just connecting with everybody. And everybody's really excited to be here. And just a really great environment, really great vibe here.
That is awesome. So, what's it like being at a mainstream fan meet and greet?
Yeah, because I've done most of the adult cons recently in recent years.
Yeah.
And it's just fun doing the White Chicks reunion with my sister from White Chicks, and so that's really cool.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get to her after.
Yeah, I always people say, oh, you switched to adult, or you're not mainstream. I'm both. I mean, I don't identify myself as any one thing, so it seems like just another way to connect with the fans and see them, and it's really great.
That's awesome. Because I know you still have that sitcom in the works too.
Yeah, so I do both. I do. It's fun to see the people who are big fans of Boy Meets World or White Chicks, and then they're like, oh, and I'm also a fan of your stuff now. And so the fantasy has come full circle.
Yeah. I mean, I'm glad Dave took one of my crossover suggestions seriously when I saw it. When I saw it on Instagram, I was like,
oh yeah.
I was like, dang! I've been pitching you to every convention promoter who would listen.
Yes. So I'm so glad
So I thank you very much for all the memories. And one of these days, someone from Vixen should hear my pitch for the other request that I have, which if you follow me on Twitter, you've probably seen a few times. Too many young kids passing by to even talk about it. But thank you so much. Blind Adam. This is Blind Adam.
That's cool. That's cool.
It was a cool interview. I was trying to be quick because the line was starting to form a bit behind me too.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, and it's kind of, as much as I wanted to blend talking about her mainstream and her adult together, I felt funny talking about adult stuff when you have little kids walking around the room.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm trying to respect the convention and the promoter. And
here's a question: whatever happened with Sarge?
What's that?
Whatever happened with Sergeant?
What happened with Sergeant Slaughter? I went to the panel, and his line after the panel was getting really super long.
Okay.
And then I got up there, and the way it happened is his representatives who were working his line. Before I can say, what's the deal with the Cobra Clutch challenge? Just walked me up. He's like, "You want to meet him?" And before I knew it, they put me right in front of him.
Oh, that's
cool. A lovely 3-minute conversation. If that, I thanked him, and we talked about his days when he was Commissioner Slaughter fighting DX.
Yeah.
Just to hear him tell a different story outside of G.I. Joe or, which I think the one thing in wrestling he's most remembered for is playing the Iraqi synthesizer during Desert Storm.
Yeah.
But he was such a sweetheart because I was walking around in that same, celebrity area for a little bit. All of a sudden, I'm making my way. I just plugged into the Meta glasses to the Be My Eyes app, which is the sighted volunteer within my smart glasses. where a sighted volunteer will, be my eyes with the inside the glasses.
Mm.
All of a sudden, I get a tap on the shoulder. He's like, "Hey, it's Sergeant Slaughter. Do you need help finding something or orientating to somewhere?"
Right.
And I was like, "No, thank you." And he did that like 2 or 3 times.
You still could have asked them to put you in the Cobra Clutch.
At that point, you see, this was weird, as I also got there a little late, and
Okay.
and the show on Sunday was from like 10 to 4.
Ah,
And
yeah.
I got there at 11, so I was
Oh.
trying to get. And then, you know how the stupid Access Link windows work.
Yep.
Yep. So my window was promptly between 4 and 4:30.
Oh, Jesus.
And it was on one of those days, and it was weird for Access Link on Sunday. Let me tell you, as a fellow Access Link user, it's Easter Famine with their windows.
Yeah, no, it's literally they'll pick you up late to go, but then they'll be there early as hell when you want to come back.
No, I actually, this is the first time I've used them in a year, and they were right on time for both the windows.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean the go in there, which is the window I didn't want them to be late for, they were right on time.
Right.
They just went to the wrong part of the mall to pick me up. Amazon stop.
Got it.
But
Wait,
go in there.
wait. Oh, because you have to go to a mall to get them.
Yeah, unfortunately, I my parents' area is a dead zone.
Ah, yeah.
So I had to select drop off and pickup points.
Yeah.
Which is it's a real pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So there were certain points during the day of the convention I wasn't thinking straight, but the cool thing is, Sergeant, he knows who I am to a point where, I'm just gonna write him and his reps an email and just try to get him for an episode.
Nice.
Because like I said, I feel like I made a really good first impression with him. Hopefully get him to a point where it's just like have him in the rotating thing a guest I bring on once a year.
I got you.
Just like I do with Larry Kenny and a few other peeps.
Yeah.
Who I can always once a year guarantee to bring in. But the convention was Garden State Comic Fest is a convention I say it's worth going to.
Mm.
For one day, his the staff there was extremely helpful. They were helpful without being overly helpful, and everyone from the fellow attendees to some of the other guests and Dendras. It's just I couldn't highly recommend Garden State Comic Fest enough.
That's cool.
And the one thing they did market this around was kind of cool. I don't know if Anne was as excited to be there as was Maitland when I was at the table.
Right.
Or maybe that was just, Sunday versus Saturday,
Yeah, it could be.
But we're going to show this next interview, and, this is Anne Dama. I hope I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I'm probably not, but she played Maitland's sister in White Chicks.
I think it's Dudek.
All right, Dumay.
Dudek.
Duda.
Dudek with a K.
Oh, whoops,
like
my bad.
I'm a deck.
Mama!
Like I'm a deck you.
Okay.
Like upper deck,
Yep.
Anyway.
This is going out of Awesome Sauce Radio. I'm here with Dan Dedette from White Chicks. How's Garden State Comic Fest treating you?
Pardon?
How is Garden State Comic Fest treating you?
Oh, great. The fans are really friendly and sweet, and it's a lot of fun.
That's awesome. What's it like reuniting with you?
Amazing. I haven't seen her in a long time, and she's the same as I
That is awesome. Do you have any fond memories from White Chicks?
I do. It was such a silly movie to be a part of, and a lot of it was improv. So we were called into set every day, even if we weren't on the script, and then get the hair and makeup and sit around in case they wanted to sort of come up with something on the fly. So we spent a lot of time just hanging out.
That's awesome. I actually just showed the movie to my best friend's 14-year-old daughter, and she laughed hysterically. So I turned around to comedic movies all of a sudden. So now I got to ask her mom, is it okay if she watches this, and this? Yes, that's great. So thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Right, yep, Blind Animal. This is Blind Animal Awesome Sauce Radio. I'm here with.
There we go.
Like I said, once again, there are lines starting to form, behind me, and at certain points, the ear was starting to heal a little bit on Sunday, but it was still a little difficult to hear in the left ear for a bit.
I got you.
She everything. I was just like a pain in the ass all day.
Yep.
So I really felt like a one-legged man in an ass-kicking competition.
Sometimes it happens that way, man.
I mean, I still got done mostly what I wanted done.
Exactly.
So I can't complain. And part of it was just making a good first impression on a few people for future things that I want to do.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Would you go to a convention with Maitland and Anne booked with a screening of White Chicks after the Q&A?
I definitely would. I love the White Chicks. I can't remember like who Anne was. I would have to like go and look, but yeah, I love
played the sister to Maitland's character. They worked in that they were in the house in the Hamptons.
Yeah, but hold on, let me look.
That's our folks. We look stuff up because we're.
I just don't remember the movie that well.
I actually rewatched it. Like 2 days before, just as I'm corrupting my friend's movies to watch.
I see. Yeah, but I don't remember like her in the. I'll find it.
Yep.
I'll find it.
It's like I also showed this kid the Breakfast Club and Revenge of the Nerds. She's like, you guys were offensive back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yep. She's no wonder. She's like, Uncle, I don't wonder why you're so fucked up.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I forgot. There are certain slang words in movies from the 80s that, when they're heard by kids, today's youth they're like, we've never heard like that before. They let you say that? So all in the timing, I guess. So what do I have next on the hit list, sir?
The final thing will just be the Pinocchio thing.
All right, this came out for Xenoscope Comics. This was sent to me by my friend Bronze James Kreiser over on Instagram. He's got shows all the great books. There's a titty comic that he thinks I will like. He sends me the picture of it, and he normally helped this. I had to ask him what this is because this is the first time he didn't put a description along with the photo. It's like, hey, it's Pinocchio at the strip club, with a girl on the pole and his legs in between the girl. I'm like, sold.
Sold.
So, me being the king of the perverts, it's like, this is awesome. And I did not realize it goes through triple digits on the aftermarket.
I mean, it is a good image.
Oh yeah, I mean, I think it would be a cool T-shirt.
Yeah.
So that Cinescope, I really liked it, and that's where that rolls. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I'm gonna tell everyone to watch Ironheart on Disney Plus.
I gotta watch it.
Yeah, I don't know why they dropped it the way they dropped it.
I don't know either.
But it was like, it was like 3 episodes 1 week, 3 episodes the second week, and there's your 6 episodes. Which, I'm just going to say something that Marvel fans have been waiting for a very long time finally happened in episode 6. Go check it out. And that's all I'm going to say because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who wants that particular surprise to pay off with a really awesome reaction.
I mean, I already know what you're talking about, but yeah, I would love to watch it.
Yeah. That's just, I think it comes off even when you know who Sacha Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen plays. Regardless of how much, it's like I'm glad I. This is one of the times when I'm glad that I didn't spoil myself with anything beforehand, and maybe because it was Ironheart.
That is true.
A character that I really didn't care about to begin with, but now I want season 2 because the show was that good.
The thing is with Disney Plus, they don't really do a lot of season 2s. So we'll see though.
Oh yeah, but
it feels like they left it on a cliffhanger, so hopefully,
Yeah, pretty much. I wonder how they're gonna pay that off.
They'll find a way.
Oh yeah.
Secret Wars, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, I've heard all sorts of little rumors so far.
But in a couple weeks we get the start of Phase 6. So
that we do. This was the Phase 5 I thought was definitely better than Phase 4.
Yeah.
Not by much at times, but I thought the Phase 5 had some stuff that I really, really super enjoyed.
Yep.
Especially with the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, I was trying to watch it last night, and I fell asleep, obviously.
Don't you just love when that happens?
Yeah. I'm actually trying to get through the movie, and I fell asleep.
That happens to me. You know when that happens to me the most? Even Monday Night Raw. Or like some of the other streaming shows. Like it used to happen during The Last of Us for me all the time too.
Really?
Yeah. It just does it. Especially as I did a comic book convention that Sunday.
Yep.
And I'm just the first time I'm really just sitting and lying down. After being up from like 5:30 in the morning to about 7 at night.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm an old man, bro. Your body starts to betray you after you turn 50, man.
Oh, thanks for giving me the warning.
Oh yeah, it's just like As I was waiting in the doctor's office yesterday, I was like, fuck, I've been here more in the last 2 years than I've been in this office in my entire life.
Yeah.
You know, so I was just like, crap. It's like I've seen my pharmacist more in the last 3 months than I have in like 5 years. Between the cataract surgery and the ear infection and the really bad bout of bronchitis I had. You know, I think my body's starting to tell me it's like, it's almost time to old yellow your ass, Adam. You're gonna be like Seabiscuit, bro. You know, also to everyone for 4th of July weekend, please be safe. Leave the fireworks to the professionals. And do not drink and drive. As JB said last week, do it in your fucking house, man.
I mean, yeah, if you gotta go out, make sure you have a designated driver as well.
And really, in today's day and age, you know, you don't even need a designated driver. You got Uber, Lyft.
Yeah, but I would be careful in Ubers too.
Yeah, it's true. If you're drunk and you're in an Uber, don't act drunk. You know, but like I said, I'm gonna be a boring old man this weekend. I'm not doing anything.
I'm working, so I'll be in the house.
Yeah, I hear you. And my window's situated, you know, to a point where the town fireworks will probably be just like the air show in my town 2 weeks ago, where everything will go over my window, noise-wise. You know, which will always be fun. Just a little show note. Tomorrow there will be no episode. I decided to take the rest of the weekend off just to, you know, try to enjoy a little bit of the summer.
There you go.
And I was hoping to maybe go into the city tomorrow and walk around just for the sake of walking around.
I see.
Yeah. No, I haven't done it in a while. Where I just walk around, get some street food. You know, listen to the less fortunate tell stories of why they're in that position and beg for change. Stuff I haven't done in a while. No, and I've been craving a street pretzel for a while. I'll see how I feel about it tomorrow. I just wanted the first day off.
There you go.
You know, I really, as you can tell by tonight's episode, I really didn't have a lot to talk about this week.
I mean, I expected it with just the you know, the convention you did, you know.
Yeah, like I said, this last 2 weeks with the ear infections has been kind of weird too, because, you know, like I said, today's the first day in a week and a half where I could actually hear normally again.
Yeah.
You know how it is when you're sick; you just don't feel like doing shit. You know, like I said, I had a birthday party and that I was helping out with last Saturday, so. Like I said, I caught the one match from Night of Champions. And it's like, all right, and I passed out during that. Where can the audience find you online, sir?
Hey man, everywhere I am JV Wheels, literally.
Also, if you need tattoo aftercare, it's Bad Rabbit /JB Wheels.
Mad Rabbit, but he'll
And
get it
I
one day.
always fuck that up. Maybe one of these weeks I'll get it right.
I got you.
Yep. You know, of course, you can find me on Instagram at the Real Blind Adam, Twitter /X at the Comic Pimp, Minivids Blind Adam, eBay /Blind Adam, Whatnot Comic Pimp VIP. Gonna have some new platforms and things coming soon. I don't have any conventions coming up to I think August-ish. I'm working on a few things. And once I finally make up my mind between what the website will actually be named, we'll get that up and running. The place where we're going to say to have a vision. It's not what happens to you, it's what you do about it. Like I said, all kidding aside, please have a blessed, safe 4th of July weekend. Love you all, Blind Adam out.
Oh boy. There we go.